or doing bench presses all of a sudden, or swimming, or motor racing. It's all going to take time to change. Change takes time. Time should be spent adapting and adapting safely. Now, as runners, we tend to overdo things, and virtually every running injury is because, actually this applies to virtually any athletic injury, it's because we do things too fast, too soon. So I encourage you, first of all, I encourage you to get in a level shoe if you're not already in one. So that'll prevent you your foot being interfered with by something between you and the ground. Something that's parallel with the ground, under your foot. These fine folk have a bunch of try-on shoes if you'd like to try some Newton running shoes on, which are level. So the adaptation thing is going to take time. And if you are training for something currently, maybe you're going to Boston or you've got another race coming up, you're going to want to maintain your fitness and the miles on your legs. So you're going to have to start introducing the change gradually into your running program. If you're not, and you're just starting to get fit, or you're not running very far, you can probably start doing it a little more easy because you're not running that far or fast. My rule of thumb is 1 minute per day. We're not going to do that because we're runners. So then I suggest no more than a mile your first time out the gate. If 2 days later, then take a day off. If 2 days later you have screaming calf muscles or something else is going on, then you need to back off. I'm guessing that some people here might have tried going level and they had exactly that happen, because that's very common. In that case, there's a couple of things going on. One, you're almost certainly lengthening the connective tissue in the back of your leg, because your heel is now long. So you're lengthening. You're probably also strengthening because you're now engaging more of that muscle and tendon in the back of your leg, because your heel is settling further and then you're lifting yourself up again. So lengthening and strengthening. Fortunately, this can be, if done properly, should be fairly quick, about 12 weeks if done properly, depending on age, gender, flexibility, muscle density, lots and lots of things. So I can't tell you how long it's going to take you. All I can tell you is, if you run for 1 mile and it hurts, back off. If it doesn't, add a mile the next time. That's my kind of rule of thumb. But don't do more than a mile, seriously. Might feel great. Unless, now there are some exceptions. If you've been running in 5 and 5 fingers, or something else perfectly level and completely minimal, you can probably run in any other level shoe right now without too many problems. If you have not, and you're coming out of a regular shoe, it's going to take you anything from a few weeks to a few years. Sorry about the bad news, but at the same token, it probably took you years or decades to get where you are today. So all these things take time. Just be smart about it. Common mistakes. Trying to stay up on the ball of your foot. Big mistake. That's a misconception. People think that all of a sudden, assuming a natural running gait or a minimalist or barefoot running gait, that they have to be up on the ball of their foot at all times. Not true, and quite damaging, and very painful. You want to allow your heel to fully settle and load. Got all this nice elasticity in the back of our legs, and this we want to use for efficiency. You want to allow that to load, and then it'll spring back to you quite handily as your foot comes underneath your body and then you move forward. So it will naturally give you some energy. Just don't try and stay up on the ball of your foot. Just allow your heels to fully load. Alright, anyone have any questions? Should we go inside? It's kind of cold out here.
Good place for questions.
And it's a great place.